Alright, welcome back everybody.
Yeah.
In this episode we'll be going over the green cards in Shadows over Innistrad. We'll be starting with our mythic, the Ulvenwald Hydra.
The fixed Primeval Titan.
Yeah, it does get you any land, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like Primeval Titan.
Primeval Titan didn't say basic lands.
Oh god, no.
It didn't?
No, that's why every time it got like some busted combo. Like it would get like Inkmoth Nexus and Kessing Wolf Run, and then you'd just be like, okay, you dealt my 6/6, here's 10 Infect coming at you.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's broken and busted, dude.
Well, okay, it's a 6 mana Hydra with reach. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. When it enters, search your deck for any land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Obviously a limited bomb.
Yeah.
Obviously
good in EDH as well.
Yes, good in EDH. Not good enough for standard or
Also,
modern or anything like that.
I don't think so. No,
Yeah.
Not particularly close.
Seasons Past is a dumb mythic that I don't like, that I think is dumb and weird and stupid.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I like this card.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like it in Constructed in any way, but I like it in EDH. It's probably draw 5.
The art's gorgeous. I
Yeah.
adore the art. Return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand.
It's probably like a draw 5 for 6. Like, I mean...
But, like, are you excited to get a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop? Like, you
if my 1-drop is a Path to Exile, my 2-drop's like a Doomblade, my 3-drop's like a Liliana the Veil.
I didn't think about that at all. I was
like
only thinking of creatures.
Okay, but like,
okay.
You're like 0 drops a land, and your 5 drops whatever.
Yes, it's better than
It's not just creatures, like it's any card. How high do you value this in draft?
Wow, damn, how do you play a card like this in draft?
I mean, it's probably like a draw 3. 3, maybe 4. Which is, in green, I don't know. I mean, I think you have to be a pretty slow deck to
I wouldn't first pick it. I don't think I'd second pick it. I'd probably third or fourth pick it.
Really? I don't know. The format does seem pretty slow outside of like the black and red decks, but it's a pretty slow draw engine. But I think you could get there. I mean, yeah.
Next card is a card that I'm a lot more excited about. Is a 2-mana rare Cryphtholic.
Sure.
Right? Whatever it's called, it's good. It's a
Right.
2-mana enchantment. Creatures you control have tapped to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. It's very important that this does not say non-token creatures. That's huge.
Yeah. This is the type of card that just can like, explode. Like,
So good.
I mean, I think it just
aggressively
I think you
costed.
just stick it in every EDH deck first of all.
Oh yeah. I'm very excited to throw this in my commander deck.
I don't know what standard deck wants it, but it may just be a powerful enough effect that just one gets created.
Yep.
I'm sticking it into my draft deck as well because again, like
Still good.
it's just I mean, like giving all your dudes that versatility to just be able to
In draft, even if all you're doing is getting mana out of like 2 creatures, that's still good.
Yeah. I mean yeah, it's just super utility. And it's 2 mana.
Very, like I said, very aggressively costed.
Exactly. No, I like that. Where would you pick it in draft?
I'd take it pack one, pick one.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know. I want the card.
Yeah, I'll say it. That's true. If I'm trying to win the Pro Tour, I don't know if I'd take a pack one, pick one. But if I'm trying to add to my collection, I probably do.
I'm not sure where I take it.
I think
3, around 3.
Third pick maybe. Yeah. I think so.
Next up is Autumnal Gloom. I'm probably saying so many of these wrong. Autumnal,
like the autumn.
3 mana.
Okay.
You can pay. It's an enchantment. You can pay 1 black mana to put the top card of your library into your graveyard. It has Delirium. When Delirium is active, it transforms into a 4/4 trample hexproof tree folk dude. That's cool. That's neat. That's just really neat. I like it.
I hate hexproof so much.
Of course, everybody hates hexproof.
Everyone hates it. But yeah, I like this card. I mean, it does exactly what your black-green deck wants to do. It fuels Delirium, it adds to your graveyard, and it makes a 4/4 trample hexproof. Why not? It's trample and vigilance.
Trample.
Yeah.
Trample.
Yeah, it's a big dude. I mean, I like that card.
I'd like to get the art altered on one to be like one of the tree dudes from Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that's a reasonable like third, fourth pick.
Next up is Traverse the Ulvenwald.
People are talking about this a lot in Constructed.
1 mana, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library with Delirium. Instead, search your library for a creature or land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. It is a 1 mana tutor.
Yeah, it's a that's the thing. First of all, it lets you keep having access to this for constructed reasons in your deck. Lets you keep like 2 land hands.
Yeah,
because if you have 2 lands of this,
sure.
it's essentially just play your land, turn 1, and get another land. So it's always going to 1 for 1, and just the versatility of it. Is it any land that gets on Delirium or just basic?
Any land.
Any land. So like, there's some utility lands you get in standard.
That's
currently.
good.
Like
that is
in
a
your
good
ramp
card.
deck, like this. Okay, get your land turn 1, and then when you have Delirium, it picks up your Ulamog or it picks up your like Sanctum of Ugin or something.
This is another card that I would be hard pressed not to take in draft just because I want it because I think it might go up.
Yeah, I see this being like an $8 card.
I think it could be for sure.
It's also like not horrible in draft.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and like I'm
not
playing this in my
exciting in
deck.
draft.
No,
No.
it's not a first pick in draft, but I'm playing it in my deck.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Next up is Silver Fur Partisan.
This is
3
super.
mana for a 2/2 trample. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control becomes the target of an instant or sorcery spell, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield.
This is pretty sweet. I like this. You have to trigger it one time. One time.
Why does it have trample?
I was just about to say.
That's so
it's so weird
weird.
that it has trample. The theory is that you're combat tricking this, I guess. Like you're using a bunch of combat tricks.
That's cute. That's flavorful.
It's cute, but like I mean, but it's really strange. Can I read this?
Yeah, read him.
Okay. So it actually stacks pretty well because like you don't. I thought it was like maybe non-token wolf or werewolf, but like if you you could target the wolf token you've already made to make another wolf token.
Yeah.
I can see this getting out of hand actually. If you have a bunch of combat tricks, like,
It's really good and limited. I think it's far from playable and constructed.
Oh, it's
far. Okay, I wasn't
people are
sure where
trying.
you were going.
People are gonna try.
Yeah, I know. I
Because
saw
werewolves-
it.
because-
It's pre-ordering, I think, for like 6, which I thought was absurd.
Because people like them. People like werewolves and want them to be good because they're sweet. But like there's not good and constructed. But for draft, I could see this taking this pack 1 pick 1 and be like, I'm sticking a bunch of combat tricks in my deck and just building the werewolf deck.
Okay.
It's like a better version of Zada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Our next card is Veteran Cathar, 2 mana for a 2/2 with 3 and a white. Target human gains double strike until end of turn. That's a good
Double
bear.
strike is
That's
that's a really good bear.
ass bear.
Yeah, uncommon, right? Man.
Yup.
Yeah, that's a good bear. I mean, it's a good little. I mean, double strike's huge. It's so big.
What is this guy doing in this art? Obsessive Skinner. He's like
He's skinning.
cutting a bat. What? It doesn't look like it's like a creature though. It looks like a. I guess it's just a pelt of skin, but it just looks like
It's
a
human
bag.
skin.
Oh, that's cool. Why is it human skin? Why are you jumping?
Because everyone in Innistrad is a villain. Don't you understand? Everyone is evil.
He's surrounded by boars, hanging dead boars, but no, it's not boar skin. It's a people.
I think it's a people.
It's a people.
So what's it do?
I don't care. It's a human rogue. It's a 2 mana 1/1. When Obsessive Skinner enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. With Delirium, you have Delirium.
Put a counter on a dude every turn.
+1/+1 counter on target creature every turn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
On your
pretty
upkeep, you get a +1. I think it's good.
Yeah. It
I
is.
mean, it's 2 mana for 2 power, and then more than 2 power if you get the Delirium. Good card. All right. Here's the green vessel. Vessel of necessity. Sure, I don't know. It's not necessity.
I didn't read it. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's vessel of green. Nope.
No,
No one gets.
Vessel
No, I'll look
of-
stupid if you say it's correct.
Nesensi. That's what it looks like.
Nascency? I don't know. It's.
Cool, that
I'm
sounds
sure it's a
nice.
word, but I'm stupid, so I don't know what it is. It's 1 green for an enchantment. Pay 2 mana and sacrifice vessel of whatever. reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land or planeswalker card from amongst them and put them in your hand.
We said this was better than the other ones, right?
Yeah, I think this is slightly better.
Yeah.
Because first of all, in theory, you're playing it on turn 1, and you're not. It's like a no cost because you're not playing a 1-drop anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just 2 mana for this effect, which I think is good considering it puts the cards in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And enables delirium. What I don't fucking understand is instead of saying artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker, why don't they just say fucking permanent? Put target permanent.
Or non-land permanent.
No land. No, it says land.
It does say land?
Yes. Are they planning on making a new permanent type that they don't want to say, like, to have this get? Because fuck you, Wizards.
Ooh, exclusive spoiler here on the channel. You heard it here first. We've cracked the code. Wizards to reveal a new permanent type coming soon.
Yup. 100%.
World exclusive.
I'm going to show you the first one right now. Here it is. It's on the screen. There you go.
Can you put a picture of, like, some titties or something?
You'll see what I put up. Second. Alright, next card. It's a rare. Second Harvest. 4 mana. 2 and 2 green for an instant. For each token you control, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that permanent. So it's...
That's pretty strong, I think.
Well, not in draft. Anyway, how many tokens do you have in draft?
Oh.
So it's what's the commander that does this? It's an activated ability.
This is really good with I don't know, but this is really good with
token decks and EDH is what it's good in.
What's the damn card that's in standard right now that makes a bunch of soldiers? The white one, white and an X.
Gideon? Oh, Secure the Waste.
Secure the Waste. So it's crazy with Secure the Waste.
Yes, it actually is. Secure the Waste, like, you play like a Secure the Waste, Gideon Nissa, and then you just, like, you have all tokens, a Hangback Walker.
Secure the Waste is it rotating out of
No, it's not.
I didn't
definitely
think
not.
so.
It's Dragons of Perky.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I like that.
Not a good card in draft.
No.
Maybe a constructed playable. Who knows? If you want to be wonky. And
I
also,
want to build that deck.
Solid,
I like that.
solid card in EDH. I mean, look. I think EDH decks, like, if you want this card, you really want this card. This is a solid card.
Yeah.
It's an instant, too. It's really cool. Here's a constructed playable. It's boring as fuck, but it's constructed playable.
So boring.
But it's also super sweet art.
I wish this is a rare.
Well, first of all, it's a rare for no reason.
Boring.
It's for no reason. It's a rare, but it's called Deathcap Cultivator. It's 1 to green, for a 2/1. Tap to add black or green to your mana pool. That's common in most sets, actually.
You know what I just realized it makes me really sad? There's no pretty dryads. It's Innistrad block, and they didn't give me a new dryad.
You got this guy instead.
But I like pretty dryads. They're supposed to be pretty.
It's just because you like Selena Gomez.
I like the Selena Gomez-y dryads.
Well, anyway, this guy. I wish this guy, like, this card's a constructed playable. Like, obviously, it's pretty good. Like, we're losing Radical Mystic.
Yep, it's true.
I mean, it's just kind of boring. I wish it was different just because the art is so cool. And I want this card to be cooler because it's really fucking... Like, this guy's super creepy. Okay, and also, I'm sorry, Delirium, it has Death Touch. Huzzah, huzzoo.
Yeah.
Okay, next card. I mean, obviously, this card's good in draft. Yeah. I mean, we've seen this card before. We haven't seen this card before. Inexorable Mob. 3 mana for a 3/3. Delirium. Whenever this attacks... put a 3/3 ooze creature token onto the field, tapped and attacking.
Onto the field? I just blew you out so hard.
Did I say Beald? It's because I meant to, you fucking cunt. You don't know my life. Alright, so it's
live on stream. Your asshole is being exposed.
Bang! So 3 mana 3/3 when it attacks, it makes it 3/3. It's the new Geist of St. Shaft, isn't it? It's super good.
No.
Not even.
It's really good in draft.
No, it's sweet in draft. I mean, it's a 3 mana 3/3.
That's
and it makes more
first
3/3s. Yeah, I'd totally first pick this.
Yeah.
Super good card. No constructed applications, but it's sweet. Tireless Tracker. This is a 3 mana 3/2 human scout. 2 and a green. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. That's crazy.
That's
powerful.
a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's
I like
crazy
that
powerful.
one.
Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter on this.
It's pushed. Like, I can't believe it's not a 2/2.
Yeah, it's super pushed. It is. Like, that's... Oof. Like, this could see constructed play.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I think this card's very strong. Obviously, you snap this off in draft. Like, that's so much value. Like, this... I love these type of cards that, like, make your draw step, no matter what you draw, land or spell, it's just good. Like, I can't lose. Here it is. Yeah, I love it. Here's another one.
Isn't that a poopy rare?
It's poop. It's poop and constructed. Sage of Ancient Lore. It's a 5-mana human shaman werewolf. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. And then it has the werewolf ability. If no spells are played, you flip it into a vigilance trample, and its power and toughness are equal to cards in all players' hands.
It's really strong and limited, and really unplayable and constructed. That's all there is to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's too super unplayable and like constructed. But EDH, there is generals that do this exact thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Except they don't draw a card when they come to play. So decks that have those in the general,
It's not
why not
legendary.
have 2?
Oh, it's not legendary though. It's great.
Yeah, it's not legendary. You can't play this as your general,
Yeah.
but you just stick this as part of the 99.
Okay.
Next card. Yeah, it's super good draft. I mean, in a pack with none of your premier uncommons, I'd probably first pick it.
Yeah, fair enough. No, so would I.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but I'd still take the premier uncommons over it. Next pick, Soul Swallower. 2 and a green for
Intro
a 3/3
deck.
trample. Oh, it's intro decky. So it's 4-mana 3/3 trample. Delirium. It gets on your upkeep. Puts 3 +1/+1 counters on it if you have 4 more card types.
It's good enough for
Solid.
draft.
Yeah, solid
Pretty
in
solid
draft.
draft,
I mean,
yeah.
4-mana 3/3. There's a lot of those in the set.
Yeah, there really is.
4-mana 3/3 trample. Trample's fine ability. And, you really only have to trigger this once for this to be super over the curve. 6/6.
Yeah,
6/6
exactly.
for 4. Yeah, solid card.
Yeah.
So, another one where I'd probably take some of the premier uncommons over it, but you're relatively happy
I'd
to
probably
have this.
take, like, good spot removal over this guy. But
That's what I'm saying.
Most things I wouldn't.
Most other things, I agree. Alright, here's an uncommon. Hermit of the Natternals. 3-mana 2/3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell or during your turn, draw a card. And then if no spells are cast, you transform it. No spells are cast on any turn. You transform it into 3/5, and whenever an opponent casts a spell on your turn, you draw 2 cards.
I like this a lot as a commander card, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually.
It's
yeah.
a really good commander
I
card.
didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. So this is actually a decent Lord type card for your werewolf deck. Or like anything, because it super incentivizes your opponent to not play spells on your turn, which means all your shit's flipping.
Yeah.
Like typically,
that's cool.
how it tends to play out is you want to not play spells on your turns and like play your instants on their turn. And that's your turn, and then since no one casts a spell, you get to flip all your werewolves. That plan blows up if your opponent's like, I get you, I'll play an instant on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have this guy, it's like, well, I don't want to fucking play a spell on your turn. And then if he flips, you definitely don't want to play a spell on their turn because he draws 2 cards. Yeah, this card's super solid.
I really like it.
I like
It's
it.
cool.
I think it's one of your better green uncommons, I think. Here's one. I like the flavor on this card because I have this a lot. It's Crawling Sensation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and the art's like this dude getting overwhelmed by insects, and it's like, fuck you. 2 and a green for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. If one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 green insect token onto the battlefield.
It's solid.
Okay, I thought you were yawning because
No, I'm actually genuinely yawning.
I was like, that's not boring. It's
I'm
kind of...
I'm not being a facetious piece of shit. This is
Yeah, so like this is a reasonable engine. Like there are a fair number of ways to get lands in your graveyard. Like that's kind of the black green mechanic is stick lands in your graveyard. There's a super sweet mythic that we're going to be talking about later on that does things with that. Yeah, this is a solid card. It's confusing though because I think in a few minutes we're going to be talking about an extremely similar card that had me really confused when I looked at the spoiler. But yeah, this card's solid. How do you feel about this in draft? Like, where would you take this in the draft?
Like 7th?
Okay, so you're not super.
I don't think it's insane by any means. 6th, maybe.
Yeah, I could say like 5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I agree. It's still, yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna get like.
It's not a bomb. It's not winning you games.
It's not winning games. It's. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think I agree. Next one, Cult of the Waxing Moon. This fucking art. Look at this. It's just like super creepy cult in the woods. Here,
Alright, so we got 5 mana for a 5/4 Human's Shaman. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a non-human creature, put a 2/2 green wolf onto the battlefield. So this is kind of a werewolf lord too.
Mm-hmm.
This one's decent. It's if you've got your werewolves, it's good. If you don't, it's
a 5 mana 5/4.
Then it's boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick it super highly, but I'd pick it.
Yeah. Yeah, you stick it in your...
Graph Mole.
It's such a graph mole. Oh my god.
What the hell is that thing
exists.
on its face?
It is its face.
That's hot.
It exists in real
It's
life.
hot. You guys.
If you see pictures of this, I'll put up a picture right now of a graph mole.
Yeah, put up a picture of the card and a picture of a real graph mole. Put the real one on my face right here.
Okay.
Be like,
I will.
oh, look at me, I'm a graph mole.
Okay.
Alright. It's a 3 mana 2/4. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, gain 3 life. Boring!
Wait, what?
Whenever you sacrifice a clue, gain 3 life.
Okay, so it's 3 mana 2/4. Fine card.
It's fine.
It's a pretty good defensive card. This goes into your Civic clue deck.
Fair, yeah. Moonlight Hunt. 2 mana.
Moonlight cunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 mana for an instant. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control that's a wolf or a werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature.
So...
That's a weird restriction, but if you have the deck, this is really powerful.
Yeah. So it's like Nissa's Judgment, but only for your werewolves?
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like, add anything? But, like, how much does it cost? 2?
But it's 2 fucking mana and it's instant speed.
Yeah, so instant speed, one-sided fight for all your werewolves.
If you have enough werewolves in your deck...
How many would you need to play, do you think, to play this card?
I'd play it, but be a little bit uncomfortable with 6. Any more than 6, I'd be very comfortable playing it.
I agree. I think you need more than... Because you need, like... You need probably 2 on the field if you feel pretty comfortable about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Weirding wood?
Oh, man.
Oh, it's getting weird.
And a Woody.
My wood is weird, you guys.
Oh, God.
This needs alters with the spider with the 50s Spider-Man with the boner under his hood. Like it's called Weirding Wood. It's the weirdest boner right now.
That's really what I said.
3 mana, enchant land. Whenever Weirding Wood enters the battlefield, investigate. Enchanted land has add 2 mana of any color to your mana pool.
So we've seen variations on this card before, and it's never quite.
But it's always playable. It's not good. It's not good. But it's playable.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know what you're trying to ramp into in this format. Like all your green cards seem pretty mid-rangey. There's nothing like here's Eldrazi's and like shit like that.
Here's a good reprint that I recognize. Mm-hmm. Gloom Widow, 3 mana, 3/3 with reach, and can only block creatures with flying. Very good.
Solid card.
Very good card.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty high pick, like around 4th pick.
Yeah, third, 4th pick.
Yeah. Lamb Hope Pacifist. Oh, this art's so pretty. Okay, this is
the other half of this art.
Does she kill the bird?
She may.
Oh my god.
She may.
So it's a really pretty girl. It's sitting in a really pretty scene, and she's holding a dove, and she's loving him and being so nice. And she's a 2 mana 3/3. Mm-hmm. Lamb Hope Pacifist can't attack unless you control a creature with power 4 or greater. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast, transform her into... She's going to eat the fucking bird, isn't she? She's going to eat it. She's going to eat its face or something. Oh, maybe not. I don't see the bird. Oh, she smushed him.
She smushed him super hard, and she's a butcher.
The Lamb Hope Butcher, and just turns her into a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about her playability. She's a little bit odd.
I mean, well, okay, so she's a 2 mana 3/3.
I like how if you have one that's flipped and one that's not flipped, the one that's flipped enables the one that's not flipped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like this card. I think this is a very solid card.
I think this might actually be like a contender for my favorite art in the set.
I agree.
I really like it.
I like the little girls.
I'd like
Take
to
that
have
out
a
of
foil.
context, please. I do like the little girls, but I also like this. This is super gorgeous. Yeah, I like this card. I mean, it's a ground blocker early. I mean, it's only 2 mana, and potentially be a 4/4. So, like, yeah, I like it.
Sam's P4 waifu is Nanako-chan. Someone will understand that. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. Sam loves Nanako-chan so much.
No comment.
Risei is best waifu. Howlpack Resurgence. 3 mana. 3 mana. Another flash enchantment. I really like these. Enchanted creature.
It's not enchanted.
Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf gets +1/+1 and has trample.
This is actually a pretty insane card for the werewolf deck.
In the deck, it's really good, yeah.
Yeah, like, so, I was talking about earlier how you want to be able to, like, pass the turn and flip all your werewolves.
Yeah.
Then you have something to do on their turns, like, here's an anthem. And, like, anthems are super busted, so, you know, that's a solid card.
Next up is Ulvenwald Mysteries. 3 mana enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a 1/1 human into play. Oh, okay. That's
So
pretty
this
cool.
is what I was talking about.
That's good.
Hold on. This is what I was talking about with the other 3 mana enchantment that has a thing, and then when condition is met, put a 1/1 into play.
Yeah.
We literally just talked. I was like, didn't I just read this card? I feel like there's 2 3 mana enchantments
And
that do a thing, and then based on that thing, something can happen where you put a 1/1 into play.
you heard it here first, folks. When you play cards, you do things. Things happen in the game.
Are you gonna deny that these are very similar
No.
cards? Okay.
The way you just put it so eloquently.
Yup. I'm a gangster. Gangsters say eloquent things.
Braybridge Patrol. 4 mana for a 3/3 human warrior.
Another 4 mana 3/3.
So many. Whenever it deals damage to 1 or more creatures, investigate at the beginning of each end step. If you sacrifice 3 or more clues this turn, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's cool.
No.
She's pretty strong.
Mhm.
She's got doggies.
I can imagine a scenario where you're just like, I mean, obviously, there's nothing that huge to put in this set, but, like, I can imagine a scenario in, like, Commander or something where you're just like, here's this thing. Here's
Oh
a
my
little
God.
log.
Next up is Groundskeeper. Very pretty art. One mana human druid. Did it always have this artwork?
No. This is a super old card.
Human druid. 1/1 for 1. Pay 2. Return target basic land from your graveyard to your hand. It's boring.
It's boring. I don't think this is a very good card in the draft. I mean, I get what Green's trying to do. Like, you're trying to put lands in your graveyard, but no. I think that's pretty unreliable. And otherwise, it's poop.
Duskwatch Recruiter. 2 mana 2/2. Pay 3 to look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it into a 3/3. Hold on. Into a 3/3 with creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Ooh. I like that.
I think this is your best green uncommon. It's super good.
Quite good.
Like, you play it on turn 2, activate it on turn 3, flip it.
What a bear.
Right? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
Bears
really...
aren't this good.
I know. Like, you activate it, draw a card, and then you play that card the next turn. It's like, okay, that's ridiculous. This is also a really good uncommon.
I'm going to say we finally found a card with really, really terrible artwork. Wow, this thing looks dumb.
It's stupid.
The Pack Guardian.
Derpy.
The Pack Guardian. Who Philip it's really blurry. Burbaran, I'm calling you out.
Yeah. You've been called out, sir.
This looks like an enemy from Jack and Daxter.
It sure does. Fuck you.
Pack Guardian is 4 mana.
I hope you're a nice fellow.
I hate you. I hope your house burns down.
Sorry.
I'll eat your parents.
I was gonna say something that was too much, and I
Nope,
decided to
say
stop.
it.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say I hope your parents are already dead, so Sam doesn't have to bother.
Yes, fuck this guy so hard. He deserves it.
4 mana for a 4/3 with flash. When Pack Guardian enters the battlefield, you may discard a land card. If you do, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. This is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And that's flash.
4 mana 4/3 is a playable card.
Yeah.
That's right. That's actually a pretty good card.
Yeah.
4 mana 4/3 flash is absurd.
Yeah.
And then you get another 2/2 if you want to discard a land.
Yeah.
Fucking thing's stupid. Like this, I said the last green card was the best uncommon. It's pretty close. It's pretty close between these two. These are two busted cards. Very strong. Alright, I'll take this one. Solitary Hunter. It's a 4 mana 3/4. Haha! Werewolf, so beginning of the upkeep, no spells were cast. You flip it into a 5/6. So it's a 3/4 that turns into a 5/6. No other abilities except it flips back of 2 or more spells.
More boring werewolves.
Pretty boring. Pretty boring. Pretty playable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Solid card. Another one is, flush out the curve. You're not super excited about it, but you're also not unhappy to play any of this. Oh, let's see. Where were we? Here we go. Confront the Unknown. Sweet name. 1 mana instant. Investigate. Then target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each clue you control.
Meh.
Yeah, I don't like this very much. It's super conditional.
Yeah.
It's one. Well, it does draw.
It goes in its deck and no other deck.
Yeah, I don't know. It does draw a card, right? Essentially,
Yeah,
it does. It does put a clue, but I mean, as if you're not getting +2 with +2 with this, which then it's like
I'm not playing it.
yeah, probably not unless I'm like in the blue-green investigate deck.
I know
the green
that is so, like blue-green. Simic is like one of my least favorite color combinations to play. Like I never draft Simic decks. Like
because
I
they have
don't
no
see
idea
myself
what they
ever
have no
doing
idea.
that.
They have no idea what to do with it. They don't have an identity like ever. Alright, here's a reason.
They had Evolve, they had Graft, like it's always something different. It's always something that's like completely different.
Well, okay, like I get it. Like at least Evolve and Graft.
The
like,
flavor,
they put +1/+1
the
counters
flavor
on
of Simic cards is really, really cool. Like
Yeah, it's-
Master Biomancer, like the art and the flavor of that card is really interesting and fun.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But like if they stuck with green's the thing that gets +1/+1 counters, then that'd be sweet. But they don't follow up on that in any way. It's like they never just do that. Anyway, here's the next card. It's a 3 mana 3/2 Human Scout Byway Courier. Just a 3 mana 3/2. When it dies, investigate.
That's
So
fine.
good card. I mean, 3 mana 3/2. When it dies, essentially draw a card.
Yeah.
Solid card.
Okay.
2 for 1. I mean, I'd probably play 4 of those. Fork in the Road. Next card. 2 mana sorcery. 1 to green. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and reveal them. Put one of them in your hand and one of them into your graveyard. Card's fucking shite.
What did it say? I wasn't really paying attention.
Thank you.
Fork in the Road. 2 mana. Search your library for up to 2 basic.
You don't have to read it out loud.
I still wasn't paying attention. It's stupid. Whatever.
Okay, so it tutors 2 lands, put one's into your graveyard and one in your hand. Basic lands. It's
Okay.
bad.
I'd play it.
Why? It doesn't put the land into play. It would put the land into play if it was ramping you. It just...
I'd play. I'm not.
It's 2 mana bad Sylvan Scrying.
It's
And
2
Sylvan
mana-
Scrying was not good.
It gets 2 cards out of your deck. It gets 2 lands out of your deck and ensures that you have them. It's just filtering. No, it's not very good. It's not very good.
Alright. Equestrian Skill.
Ooh, that sounds like pony shit.
It is pony shit.
Nice.
It's 4 mana, enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3. If it's a human, it has trample. So +3/+3 is pretty beefy, but this is 4 mana. It's big. I mean, I can see curving out like with like your 3-drop into this and just like smashing your opponent if
Yeah.
they don't have removal. But it's an RS. There are always risk reward factors.
Not great.
Yeah, like you open yourself up to getting 2 for 1. I'm sure that kid who plays all the auras on his deck. I won't mention his name because I hate him. He's gonna build the deck that has 10 of these for no reason, and he's probably gonna beat some people with it because people don't like removal spells.
I'm not even 100% sure who you're talking about.
Fucking Dan.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Dan, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well, it sucks.
You suck, Dan.
I actually like you.
Abracadaniel.
Alright, the next card. Intrepid Provisioner. 4 mana for a 3/3. Trample. When it enters the battlefield, another human you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That's all good.
Yes, it's
I mean,
fine
again, it's
and
a
dandy.
another 4 mana 3/3. This one at least has abilities.
Yeah.
Pretty good coming to play ability. There seems to be a fair number of humans in the format. So, yeah. I mean, if you can make use of the ability, it gets, a lot better.
Yeah.
If not, then you can feel free to cut this one from your deck. Next card, Loam Dryad. Here's a Dryad for you.
But it's not a pretty girl, is it?
I don't know. It's horrible.
What the hell? Dryads are supposed to be pretty girls. This is a disgusting, hideous creature.
What is a Dryad? I thought it was just a tree.
It's
All
like
I think of is Dryad Arbor.
It's like a tree lady that comes out of a tree and like sucks your dick and gives you money or something.
That sounds like the worst blowjob ever. It's a piece of wood. Why? How many splinters do you need before it's too much?
1 mana, 1,
The
2,
answer is
tap
1.
an untapped creature you control, add 1 mana, any color to your mana pool.
It's bad. Don't play this card. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's 1 mana, 1/2.
Whoa, what is this ugly ass thing? Castig Dire Swine. It's a wolf made out, it's a wolf? Yeah, sure. It's a pig made out of trees.
What's the creature type?
Boar Horror.
That is horrible. Horrible. I said horrible.
Have you ever seen like the backstab on the giant boars in Bloodborne where you just stick your arm up their butthole?
No, that sounds amazing.
You know the giant boars in
Yeah,
Bloodborne?
they're like...
If you do a backstab on one, that you literally just shove your arm about this deep into their butthole and
Elbow
deep and pull it out and they die.
It's really funny.
Delirium, 6 mana, 6/6 with Delirium. It has Trample as long as there are 4 or more cards in your hand. Very mediocre.
Dorky.
Very
I never
dorky.
played cards like this.
No. Might Beyond Reason. This guy...
It's sweet. It's a sweet name.
John Cena.
Oh, is it John Cena?
Dude.
Don't put this on me. Now I have to take this card.
Dude.
I don't even know what he does yet.
It is 4 mana, instant, put 2+1+1
John Cena's not a
counters on
sponsor, by the
target
way. Not
creature.
yet.
We love you, John Cena.
We love you.
You should guest star. We'll teach you what Magic the Gathering is.
He already knows.
He probably does.
Oh my God.
He's so cool.
Oh,
Put with Delirium.
because that's
you
what
get
I
3
think of when I think
counters.
of Magic the Gathering. Cool kids.
This is a meh. It's fine. Well, it's
Put 2 counters.
It's a combat trick.
Cost 4 though.
It's
right?
a combat. Yeah, that's the thing. But it's a combat trick, and it's permanent. Counters are good, but
Oh, I don't like these
4
cards.
mana is a
4 mana is
bad
a ton.
cost for that.
4 mana is a lot.
Root out 3 mana. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and investigate. You
Yeah,
put
but-
it in your sideboard.
You stick it in your sideboard.
Moldograph Scavenger. No idea what I'm looking at.
It's a fungus.
Is it like Pikmin? Is it Pikmin, like carrying a flower?
It's a fungus.
It's Pikmin. Creature type fungus. I don't know. It kind of looks like some Pikmin carrying off a flower. 2 mana, 0/4. Delirium gets +3/+0 as long as that's a boring card.
It's boring. It could be a 2 mana 3/4 though.
Rabid Bite.
Well,
Is
hold
that-
on. Do you not like the card as like a card?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not really.
I
It's
think the card's
okay.
fine.
It's playable. But...
I think the card's fine. I think you could do worse. I mean, it could be a 2 mana 3/4. It's very good.
Rabid Bite, the art's fantastic. It's a dude biting a werewolf.
It's sort of
You know,
sweet.
he gives...
The flavor text. Read the flavor text all for me.
I'm gonna read it in my cool Reed voice.
Don't do it. Never mind. I'm
No!
still...
Not the racist one.
Yeah. Now you have to do the racist one.
There's nothing Kamigami about it.
Okay.
I can't. Okay, now I can't even do it because I'm laughing. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control.
So it's
Okay.
one-sided fight.
Yep.
And instant speed for 2 mana.
Sorcery speed.
Oh, that's
for
weird.
2 mana.
That's a little bit worse.
Still good, but
it's still probably the best green common.
Flavor text. You should have seen the look on both of their faces.
Why did you do that? You ruined it.
By Magikarp the Lambholt Innkeeper.
Is it really Magikarp?
It says Morcamp.
Oh.
Morcamp. It looks like
Oh.
Magikarp.
No, it doesn't.
Thornhide Wolves!
Well, you're not going to talk about the card?
I said it was really good. It's
Oh.
really, really good.
Okay, alright, fine. Yeah, card's good. Probably the best green common.
Thornhide Wolves, it's a 4/5 for 5 that does nothing.
I like that.
Okay.
It's a wolf. It's fine.
Aim
Maybe you
high.
play it, maybe
Hey,
play it
it's
fine.
it's the guy from the art on that other card that had that guy on it.
Give it to me.
That guy from that one card. It was a rare and it was like almost standard playable, but I don't remember what it did and it wasn't good.
That's not true. I think it's just a dude.
No, that dude's on another card. I swear, I'm gonna find it.
Alright, fine. Aim high. 2 mana instant. Untap target creature. It gets +2/+2 engage. Reach until end of turn. You like these untapped target creatures?
Oh, it is on Tappy. So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it blocks a
So
flyer.
isn't
That's really
this strictly
tricky.
better than like the one thing?
Yeah, actually, really.
Yeah,
nice.
untapped
I
target
would-
creature +2/+2. This one has reach.
I had
now.
to think about this one, but I actually really like it because it did.
Yeah,
You block a
it's fine.
flyer when you have no blockers. Like that. That's gonna really catch people off guard.
Yeah, you'll get people with this. All right, here's another one. Hinterland Logger. 2 mana, 2/1, 1 to green. Human werewolf. At the beginning of your upkeep, no spells were cast last turn. Transform it into a 4/2 with an ability. Maybe it's trample. It's 2 mana with 4/2 trample. Maybe. Meh. Yeah.
Not good.
Man, it's not that it's not good. It's just that it's boring. Hold on.
Oh God, you ruined everything.
I did. I ruined it all.
Give it back. Give it back.
Give
Okay.
it back. Clip wings.
You fixed it. Sam fixed it.
This
This
is-
dick is huge.
Clip wings. 1 to green.
Boom!
1 to green for an instant. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying.
Sideboard card?
Yeah, sideboard card. Question: do you start this in 2-headed giant?
What do you mean? Do I start it?
You play it in your main deck.
Oh, because you can't sideboard into a giant. If I have better cards, no.
It says each opponent.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So
Maybe-
usually, like it like
You
plummets.
play one though.
Yeah,
You
usually
play
plummet
one.
effects you probably play like 1 maybe. Into a giant, maybe like 2 if it's a super heavy flying format. This one though is sacrifice, which there is actually a fair amount of like spirit tokens running around. So like it's interesting because it's each
Yeah.
opponent, so that could get like 2 creatures, but it could also get a spirit token
tokens or one.
or 1 spirit token, and it could be like that. So I think the default is yes because the upside's so high.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, but he's right. This is a sideboard card. It's a good sideboard card, but it's a sideboard card.
Yep.
Quilled Wolf, 2 mana for a 2/2, 1 to green for a wolf. Pay 6 mana. Quilled Wolf gets +4/+4 until end turn. 5 and a green to give this ability. We've seen this type of card before. They're always reasonable.
Like kind of playable.
The bear
kind
with
of
upside.
Okay, yeah.
The bear with upside. I mean, once you get to the late game, this is essentially a 6/6. But, you know.
I do like the idea of like your baby dudes becoming relevant again late game if they hang around
Oh, yeah.
long enough.
Whenever your 2-drop is relevant on turn 2 and turn 8, that makes it a pretty good card. And this is, you know, that. So, yes. Fine card. Nothing you're going to be excited
They're
about.
always a little bit less good than you think they are.
Nah.
They're always a little bit less good than they initially feel.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, next guy. Stoic Builder. It's a 3 mana 3/2.
He's hot.
Or 2/3. Sorry, apologies. 3 mana 2/3 human. When he enters the battlefield, you may return target land card from your graveyard to your hand.
Is that Tim? Timmy?
It's Timmy.
It's Timmy!
Oh
Hi,
god.
Timmy!
Hello, Timmy. Oh god. So yeah, I mean this card's just kind of average. I mean it's 3 to it's. I don't think I'd play that.
No, I
Typically not.
try not to.
Yeah. Alright, here's one I'll play. Watcher of the Web. This card's actually pretty good. 5 mana for a 2/5 with reach, and it can block an additional 7 creatures each combat.
Yeah! Every little spider leg doing its
So
job.
it's essentially 5 mana 2/5 with reach, then you could sacrifice it to Fog.
Yeah.
Very good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd play a bunch of these in my defensive decks, and they just never lose. No, solid cards. That's your last of your green cards, folks.
Wait. There's one more card. It's a secret planeswalker. Secret planeswalker. Nanako-chan, Sam's waifu.
He's lying right now. To be clear, he's lying.
Target +1. Target Sam becomes a pedophile for Nanako-chan.
It's probably true. Why? Why have you done this to me?